And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it.
Welcome back, Joby. We back, baby. We back. And we got something homemade just for you.
Made with love.
And off that grill. But before we get into this, I'm going to need you to do something for me.
What's that?
Give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you comment below, baby. And don't forget to share it out. Share it out. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Let's pray.
Heavenly Father, we are thankful for this meal we're about to receive. Please keep our faith strong and bless our friends, family, and loved ones. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. What we got, dear?
Well, you grilled us some pokey chops, some big, nice, thick pork chops on the grill.
Hopefully y'all can see that.
Glazed with this wonderful, I think, like St. Elmo's.
St. Elmo's, pretty much a brandy.
Yeah, brandy sauce.
But it said it could be used on pork, chicken, and steaks. So I was like, let's put on these chops.
Right. And then we've got some baked potatoes with sour cream and chives. We got a homemade cucumber, onion, and tomato salad. And then we got some wonderful cheesy broccoli rice.
Yeah. So I'm ready for that. And we can grub for the subs. Shout out to Christina Grubbs.
Shout out
I had to steal her saying. We got some grub for the subs, baby.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice. Ooh, that's nice and hot.
Yes, it is. You want me to serve you up some?
I get it. And you gonna get your grub on. Go get your grub on, baby.
Ooh, it is hot, you guys. It's very hot. It just came out the oven. Cheesy broccoli rice.
I'm gonna move this out the way, guys, so it's not, so y'all can see us grubbing double dub. Let's get you a little bit more, huh? All right, guys, I'm ready to dig in. That is the complete plate. I get a whole 360 one more time for the whole plate.
Again, baked potato. Wait.
I know, that was, you can talk. I would clip it, you know, baked potato.
Baked potato with sour cream, butter, chives, a nice grilled brandy glazed pork chop. A nice homemade fresh cucumber salad made the old way with just onions, cucumbers, tomatoes, salt and pepper, and a delicious cheesy broccoli and rice. Homemade cheesy broccoli rice.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing no food bumps today.
What you want to bump on that? You want to bump something?
Every eater for themselves. I'm trying to cut it this odd angle. I don't know why I'm doing that. Weirdo. Well, there's my first bite of the pork chop. Nice and thick.
That's what she said. Uh-oh. I got it.
Let me think about this meal all day. I just went around the board. I think you got a recipe somewhere on your channel for this casserole. I think you did back in the day. So if y'all want to, I'll try to look for it and put it in there. But there's definitely, I believe, a recipe for this.
And my potato.
Man, no, I was on the same thing when I first tasted that.
I was like,
Yeah.
Potato and broccoli. Like,
I'm just glad we kind of got a good, well, I mean, a couple of meals we made ourselves homemade, but this is like a homemade, you know, meal. Who don't like a good grilled up pork chop?
Oh yeah. Who don't like a grilled up anything?
Yeah. I don't think there's nothing on the grill that I don't like.
What would you say would be like the most oddest thing you've had on the grill, or like not normal?
I'm not that experienced on the grill, so.
Not making it per se, like just eating it in general. Like maybe someone else made it.
Exotic?
Well, just like lobster or.
I mean, I've had some stuff from a Mexican cookout. I couldn't tell you what it is. I know it's like, I think that's when I had like beef tongue or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I went to like a Brazilian one, not fogo de chao, but like a real just Brazilian barbecue, like in the backyard. They had some pretty interesting meats and stuff they put on the grill. But I've never had like lobster on the grill.
No.
I don't think we have that, have we? Or
I've only cooked lobster for you one time, huh?
seafood, like I don't know if you couldn't put crab legs on the grill, could you?
Yeah. I've seen people grill crab legs. Yeah, I think some people prefer to cook it on the grill.
This rice is good, guys.
See, I caught you doing it. I ain't the only one that do it.
Hey, I can do it.
Yeah, it's good, babe.
Like that salad.
So fresh.
I know, that's my mama recipe of just like putting together just to get some fresh vegetables in ya.
I'm trying to tear through this whole chop. Yeah, it seemed like, and plus I was like, man, what am I going to eat today? I know I've been eating a lot of chicken, guys, on the channel. I know it, but I do love some chicken. But it was because we was in in Nashville, and couldn't help it. Then I came back here, and then I made that one sandwich. I couldn't help it. It was just delicious. I had to have it twice.
Right. So nice you had to have it twice. Y'all know that feeling. You take a bite of the steak. Did you take a bite of the, not steak, pork chop and the cucumber and the onion and maybe a tomato? Try that. It's pretty yummy.
Right on top of it, rolls. So I got
a shish kebab.
it all. Cucumber, onion, tomato. For y'all.
Like shish kebab or something, huh?
It's delicious.
I know. The pork chop is delicious. And it's like one of those big, thick boys. So, oh, good.
Sometimes water just hits the spot. It do.
I don't know. That's what I'm drinking too. Especially when it's nice and cold. How are you guys doing?
Man, I was about to say the same thing.
Hope you guys are doing alright. Well, you're always in your blessings, positive vibes and love.
Yep.
We're always thinking about you in every way that we can.
What?
I thought maybe I flicked you in the eye.
Uh-oh. I almost lost my food. But I was trying to talk at the same time. Yeah, definitely. I love all the positive feedback and positive comments and encouragement that I get from you guys in the comments. So I appreciate that. Keep them coming. I know I had said in my live the other day, what meal would y'all like to see me eat as a celebration meal for 13K? So if y'all want to put some stuff in the comments below, let me know.
You say what? I'm sorry, I was in a zone.
I had asked them.
I just made another good combination I'm sorry.
No, you can go. We're just put the meat and the potato.
And the rice.
Mm-hmm.
That was good too. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying whatever meal they want me to eat for 13K. And some people's having suggestions, you know. I guess I never did a 10K challenge or 11 or 12.
Yeah.
So I guess, you know, maybe at 15K I'll have a celebration for that.
Yeah.
But if I can eat a meal that symbolizes it, why not?
I'll work on that for you.
And pretty much these meals was like, we just went in the refrigerator and freezer and just like, what we gonna eat today?
Pretty much. Like this rice even isn't my normal rice. Like the recipe that I have, it's not the same. I just made it work with what I have. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, I had something completely different in line. Well, I had the pork chop.
But yeah, I had a pork chop. And
Don't tell them the other thing, because then they have to wait, because I'm still going to eat it. But she's like, I'll hook up some casserole for you, Bob. I was like, thank you, honey.
Yeah.
But sometimes my meals be like, I just be throwing stuff together. She be like, you can't have all that on there. Let's let you balance me out, boo-boo.
I tried.
But I'm tearing through everything. I'm trying to hold off on the pork chop.
That is good. It's like a thick boy, but it eats like a nice, tender pork chop.
Yeah. I'm just saying, just because they're a big boy don't mean they ain't got a tender heart. You know? You can't judge them.
Don't judge by the size. Is that what she said?
I ain't dust off my potato, skin and all.
Yeah, you beat me on the potato contest. I might beat you on the pork chop. You beat me on the rice too. I think I have more rice than you.
I'll take a big old chunk.
I have more rice than you.
So you guys have been enjoying the 80s conversations and stuff. So I'm going to choose today, and I didn't bring my research with me that I had, so we're just going to have to go off of memory, and I'm just going to go with stuff. So, 80s movies. I love the 80s.
I love the 80s. Or I love the 80s.
Now, I'm not breaking it down into a category yet. Making a mess? What would be your top 2 80s movies? Or just the top, 2 that come to your mind that you know you really like.
I think might be 80s. Because sometimes I be getting a little confused, like, was that 80s? I'm probably going to have to definitely say, of course, Twins, because I saw that one was possible.
Yeah, I remember Twins with Arnold and Danny DeVito.
And, of course, Golden Child. That was 80s, wasn't it? Okay, Golden Child. Let's start with those two.
Okay. Mine would be Die Hard, for sure.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And what's another one that I saw that I like? I'm going to go with Beverly Hills Cop.
So, what would you say, though, was one of your favorite go-tos, though, in the 80s, and possibly still today? Was it comedy, horror?
I mean, I've always been kind of more of an action person overall. So, like anything with action. So, I would, like I say, Die Hard or Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. Like, because he had a lot of movies in the 80s, like Commando, Predator, Terminator. Or like, and the more I go, I'm like, dang, I probably like Terminator better than I like the other movie, I'm going to go with the action 80s.
Action in the 80s was bringing it for you? I to say comedy in the 80s was bringing it for me.
I mean, everybody good movies, period. I like good movies, period.
You did actually have a lot of good actors and actresses that were in the comedy fields and the action fields. I will say that. And some even like in the dramas. Like, what would you say was your favorite 80s drama movie? I already got it, I think.
Well, yeah, that goes with the. That Hard was a drama and an action.
That was more action.
I like stuff like The Breakfast Club. That wouldn't be a drama. That was
Wasn't
more
drama
comedy.
maybe like the one we just saw with Denzel and Morgan Freeman?
Oh, Glory?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like drama in it.
Yeah, that's drama. That's still action too,
A little
though.
bit, but it's more of a
That's
story.
all of it. Like saga. I mean, historical. You know what I mean? It was a lot going on in Glory. You know what I mean?
I said it's drama.
You know, so drama meaning like, well, Beverly Hills Cop would be. That's action too. That's action and comedy. So what was dramas then? Because Naked Gun was a comedy.
Drama was something that was serious a little bit.
I know. So you got like, I don't think To Kill a Mockingbird was the 80s, but I just looked at some stuff. Now I hate that I didn't bring my device up here, but I mean, I know what you're saying. I mean, like you said, Devil in a Blue Dress was the 80s. I like that.
Oh, yeah.
That was a drama.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of Denzel movies back in the 80s I like. Like you said, Glory was definitely one of them.
Mississippi Burning.
I mean, Lean on Me was a drama for Morgan Freeman. Yeah, Mississippi Burning. There's a couple of them. The Principal.
What was that about? I forget. The one
I was
about
like-
the principal of the school?
I was just like Lean on Me, except it was with John Belushi, I think. He took over.
Or John Lovitz.
That's high school musical.
That's what it was.
I don't know, but yeah, that was a spinoff of it though, pretty much. Because they have Malik Viper in it.
That was a little more race.
That's what I was looking at.
I need a little bit for the rest of what I got going on here.
It's still hot. We put it right there.
It was just still hot. Okay.
I mean, it's just like when the 80s movies was probably good to us because we believed more of it, you know? It was more acceptable. Now you're like, man, that's fake, man. Never did I. Ghostbusters.
Police Academy.
Police Academies.
Ghostbusters definitely though you could tell was like, okay, that was fake.
I mean, when movies still scared you, like
It was good for its time.
Christine, that car was crazy, you know what I mean? But yeah, a lot of movies. Roadhouse was in there. I was an action guy. Comedy too, don't get me wrong, but I want that action. Military, police, vigilante. Sylvester Stallone had Cobra. Remember that? Sylvester Stallone, a movie called Cobra.
I think so, yeah.
I was chasing the Sandman.
Maybe.
Tango and Cash came out in the 80s, I think. Well, Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, I was watching wasn't it Sylvester and Stallone and Don't Stop When My Mom Will Shoot? With you in that movie? Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I'm trying to remember that movie
With
now.
Estelle Getty was the mom and he was like a police officer.
Maybe. You got me on that one.
I watch a movie like that.
Well, they said you had Goonies, Stole Mama from the Train.
Throw Mama from the Train. Oh, Billy Crystal. Sorry, Billy Crystal.
Everybody was always trying to get rid of her. Goonies, Stole Mama from the Train. She played that quiet mama good.
She just had that look.
I don't mess around look.
Yeah, she didn't mess around for sure. She wasn't ever nobody's nice mama.
Yeah, the 80s was the mess. I mean, I can't even think of 90s. Like, all the movies I'm thinking of literally was the 80s, though.
You remember any more? Like I said, of course, Police Academy, that was one of my favorites.
I mean, all the National Lampoons and Uncle Buck, all that was the 80s.
Yeah, I'm just going to stop playing.
But you chop and pick it up, yeah. That's the best part. I just got to my bone, you know what I mean?
That's what she said. Yeah. I couldn't even tell you that what was my favorite Police Academy.
I mean, they all were good.
They all
I mean,
had their moments.
obviously the first one was a classic, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
When it was all rookies.
Yeah, well, they're always rookies because it's a police academy.
Well, yeah,
But the very first one, yeah.
Yeah. It was kind of funny seeing them all come in there for the first time, like civilians.
Tackleberry. They had some good funny characters, though. I mean, that's one of them shows
They're good actors and actresses.
that you didn't mind having a sequel to it, you know?
And it was like an all-around cast.
Oh, yeah.
So I had a little bit of everybody in there. Equal opportunity. In the police department.
Yeah, Sergeant Gallard, or whatever his name was, Captain Gallard. The old man. That was funny, you know. That's when he was getting the podium love.
Which one was my yumma, 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 yumma? Remember which one that was?
I mean, that was the big black guy. It was Hightower.
No, I'm saying what episode, what movie was that? 1, 2, 3, 4?
2. I'm going to say 2 or, no. Probably 3.
3?
New recruits or something.
And then they did some pretty bad pranks to that one. Well, I can't remember what his name was. The one officer.
That comes to me in the beginning. Had Mahoney.
LaRusso.
LaRusso was the daddy in Saved by the Bell. Mr. LaRusso. When they went to the beach, they went to the beach resort and worked there for the summer, Saved by the Bell, or Lisa's country club.
I thought there was a LaRusso in the academy too.
Maybe one of the Italian guys, but it wasn't the captain. Lassard. Captain Lassard. Well, they harassed too, because Lassard was like, and he had the first dude it wasn't the same character that he harassed. He had beef with the dude when they went to the police station too. But it was always the little sidekick.
Yeah, it's always like putting glue in his.
That was the helmet glue.
Helmet glue, and then they did some stuff to the shower gel one time.
That's the same thing.
Is that the same thing?
When he had him in his hair. See, that wasn't Lassard. That was the other dude. You know, Proctor was always the sidekick.
And he had to cut his hands out and his hair and give him a hairstyle. 80s was also a time too that actually went to the movies. That was a decade that I remember going to
definitely all the way up to the 90s. It's like in the 2000s. I mean, you went, I guess, you know, but you had to go to the movies back then, you know, unless you had somebody that worked at the cable company and you had all the hookup on all the channels and you can watch all the movies at the house, you know what I mean? All of us didn't have that luxury, but definitely, I remember like going to see Edward Scissorhands at the movies, you know? I remember going to see Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween.
Honestly,
Predator.
I peed my pants on the first Jason. But I was only like 6. Yeah, I was in the movies watching that, and it was terrifying. Like, I was literally watching like this the whole time. Like, why y'all think this is fun?
You know?
He's gonna get me as soon as we leave this theater. Yeah. But it was fun going to the movies.
Mm-hmm.
Got to see those great little movie ads.
The beginning.
Sometimes you try to get there for the ads, or sometimes
I'm talking about like the trailers.
the trailers, and then the let's go to the movies, all that
Let's
stuff.
go to the movies.
The popcorn dancing and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But if you're one of those people that like to leave as soon as the movie ends, or you try to stick around and see if they got some stuff that happens after the
I like
credits.
to stick around.
Mm-hmm.
And plus that gives the time for the people to leave, and you're not like ushering out like herds of cattle out of the movie theater.
What was your favorite movie, Candy? Goober Stoppers or whatever? Goober Bobbers?
I did like, what those, the peanuts? Chocolate covered peanuts?
No, I was talking about the like...
Gobstoppers?
Yeah, Gobstoppers.
Oh, yeah, no, I like Goober. No, Goobers was the raisins and chocolate, I want to say. I was usually like Starburst or Skittles.
I look like
Milk
movie
Duds.
food on there. Hot dogs and chips.
Yeah. You are the let's go to the movies.
Let's
Movie
go
checks.
to the movies.
Oh,
Let's go
dancing
to
chips
the
and hot
movies.
dogs.
Yeah.
Dancing chips and... Let me take a bite of hot dog.
See a bit of hot dog on camera, y'all.
Shut up. I didn't mean it like that. You got a hot dog on your shirt.
Mm-hmm.
You know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I sort of like that focus went way over there, but oh well. Mm-hmm. So definitely movies. And like...
Like I said, Twins was my favorite too.
Yeah.
That's where I love me some Arnold. I love Arnold playing a comedy.
You're not all serious, see?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Arnold gave you a little bit of everything. You know, he gave comedy, some action.
Mm-hmm.
Usually all his comedies had action, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Kindergarten Cop, all
Yeah,
of
was
them.
the thing.
Like, I ain't never seen him just play a non where he ain't beat somebody up wrong.
Mm-hmm. Even when hasn't he played in a couple of movies recently where he's like playing somebody's daddy and stuff, or grandpa, or... No? He hasn't played that role yet, or like just somebody's parent?
Like, I mean, he's
Yeah,
played
also-
parents before. But I'm just trying to think, you talking about like grandpa, like...
I mean, because he's getting old, so why wouldn't he play grandpa scenes?
I don't know, but I just saw they got a new Terminator coming out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just saw it's a new Terminator, and of course they got him in the thumbnail looking like he's bigger than ever. You know what I'm saying? Like he just got muscles ripping all
Yeah,
up.
his black shades on too. So
I
you
mean,
can't
it's
see
cool.
him.
I mean, Sylvester Stallone's still making movies. I guess if you're 80 years old and can still make an action movie, why not? You know, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna be all type of AI generated. Because I think in that last one where it was like Terminator genetics or something like that, or genocide, I think it was, or Genesis or something. That's what it was. I think that one they had like, because he was going against a younger Arnold. So, you know, they had AI obviously to do that, to have a younger Arnold or a younger Terminator against the older Terminator, you know, the T-1000, you know. And it's like I said, I was just thinking like RoboCops was the 80s, you know what I'm saying? I'll buy that for $1. That was the commercials, man. That was the one. And then you had, like I said, Action Jackson. Faster, faster, faster! Yeah, the meal was good, babe. You ain't even finished that chop. You got like a little mini... I'm going to touch your chop. No,
Take
you
a
good.
bite.
No, you got like a little mini tomahawk over here. You know
I
what I'm
saw.
saying? That's a little mini tomahawk now. Eat it, babe. Was it too thick? Was the guy nothing? Was the meat too? Somebody actually on one of my shorts, but I had put the clip in when I was like, I'm ready. But and I made the comment like, that's too much to put in your
Too
mouth.
much meat to put in my mouth.
And dude was like, that's the best quote ever.
Nasty.
Yeah, like I said, I'm glad that all the new people are coming over and enjoying the videos, enjoying the content. Like I said, I ate a range of everything. So like I said in the beginning of the video, don't get thrown out because you saw a lot of chicken. But you're going to see some chicken because I love chicken. It ain't got nothing to do with the stereotype. I just like chicken. Fried chicken is delicious. Yeah, but it's funny. That's crazy. That's a a stereotype. But like when I went into the Princess Hot Chicken, it was more other was in there than just black people eating all the chicken. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That's always been a stereotype. And
yeah, it's a stereotype that we love it.
Yeah, I don't mind that one. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, you gonna get offended. Now, you gonna get offended. We got some chicken and some watermelon. Like, actually, no. But I am offended. But no. Where's it at? Bring it.
Take some.
Bring it on. Like,
you got both.
Dang you.
Why not?
You're wrong for this.
Give me some.
I mean, but they love it. I mean, they not bad. There's some cold watermelon on a hot summer day, or a nice fall night.
Yeah, we had a lot of watermelon this summer.
Yeah.
We still got one we got to bust open.
Yeah, don't say it too loud because we got a watermelon.
King loves watermelon too.
Mm-hmm. Almost as much as he like ice cubes.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
He likes a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he just greedy. Dee Dee got that protect. She's kind of selective on certain stuff, but well, yeah. I mean, I can't think of anything else. I mean, like I said, I wish I had my list because like the list, we've just been going like, ooh, I remember that movie. Ooh, I remember that movie. Ooh, I remember that movie. But it's like
I only saw a little bit of the list, so
yeah. I mean, it's my mind is racing over so many things, so many things. So like,
that was wasn't that the...
Yeah, first Gremlins was the 80s, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm just be picturing the image of it. Yeah, that's definitely the 80s. Seemed like a lot of good movies came out in the 80s. Like I said, all the Richard Pryor movies came out in the 80s. Moving, The Toy. Moving was the one with the neighbor that had his cousin that ended up living in a whole other state that act just like him.
And Dana.
Mm-hmm. Big money, trading places.
Personalities.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, but that was the 80s movies by Big Billy Bob. I know it wasn't as great as Miss Shan because
it was.
We just free ball it. But
who would you say though was like your favorite actor in the 80s? Let's end on that though. Who was your favorite actor?
Action? Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh, Arnold.
Comedy? That's a good one.
Just overall.
Eddie Murphy.
They can play anything.
Eddie Murphy was probably one of my favorite 80s actors, and I'll settle on that since you kept guiding me. But he did pretty much everything, you know what I mean? He had comedies, he had action. And that was in the 80s and 90s. But there's so many people, man. I mean, there's so many great actors out there. Sean Connery was a great actor, you know what I mean? There's just so many.
He was, but I heard something about him that kind of irked me a little bit, like an interview he did that kind of made me think.
Yeah, that'd be kind of crazy. Like, everybody got to realize, even back then, just imagine.
It was about women, though.
Just imagine all the scandals that these people from the 80s and 70s would have been in now with the technology of today and the cameras and the video recordings and smart devices that you don't even see recording you know what I mean?
Some mysteries would have been solved.
You definitely would have known who shot Kennedy.
You would have known a lot of things. You would know what happened to Natalie Wood on that boat with Christopher Walken and the other guy.
Yeah, you went deep on that one.
Yeah, they still don't know what happened to that poor girl.
Yeah, what happened to the little model girl that did they ever solve that with the parents?
John Bonet.
Yeah, they ever solved that with them parents? That was a sad story. I think that happened in the 80s or the 90s. That was
in
early 90s, maybe late 80s.
Early 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is weird stuff, man. This world has all type of stuff going on.
But if you guys get a chance to, though, just maybe put down in the comments some of your favorite 80s movies. Let us know.
Number one actor.
Yeah.
We love the feedback, for these type of conversations. We're going to try to keep it themed. Miss Shan is great at that. I just steal her ideas.
You're great at that,
I just steal her ideas.
You're great.
You're the best.
No.
You're so beautiful.
You're so handsome.
You're so beautiful.
So handsome.
Purple hearts if you made it in this video for Miss Shan.
Purple hearts
so
and
pretty.
stars for Big Billy Bob.
You got on
being
purple.
the star that he is with your 13K.
Hey! Thank you, guys. Thank you. We got it going.
Thank you guys for all
thank you for all the support, the good and the bad.
Appreciate it.
We love you.
We take it all in heed and all in stride. You know?
Mm-hmm. If you get anything out of the video, good. If you don't, you ain't got to.
We hope we can please you maybe next time.
You know. All right, y'all. I'm ready to get up out of here. How about y'all? Y'all not ready to go yet, are y'all? But guess what?
They can chew on my bone a little bit if they want to.
Well, at least you said it versus me. It didn't sound as bad when she said for you to put her bone and chew on it.
Shut up.
All right, y'all. Let's get up out of here. I need y'all to do something for me.
What's that?
Give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and comment below, baby. And don't forget to share it out. Share it out. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Look, guys, we woke up today. We are blessed. We have another chance to give it our best. Help someone else become a better person. And be the blessing that the world needs.
And if you can't love yourself, how in the heck are you going to love somebody else? Because it starts with
You.
you.
I'm Big Belly Bob.
I'm Michigan.
Yeah.